Hey everybody, Mike and Mark Mangum. We're on East 70th Street in front of River Park Church, but a lot of y'all may remember it back in the day as something else. What was it?
It was Hamel's Amusement Park. It was such a great place to come. We posted a little short teaser the other day and people just responded like crazy on it.
A picture of the log ride.
Yeah.
People coming down the log ride with their hands up. And
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take y'all on a little tour of Hamel's Amusement Park and show you what it used to look like back in the day.
We're gonna show you what it looks like now and what it looked like back in the day. But I think y'all will be interested to see where the log ride sat, where the roller coaster sat. And we were talking to somebody the other day and they were talking about, they love going to Hamel's, but they never could afford to ride the go-karts. And we identified with that because we always could hear it, but we never could, afford to go ride the go-kart.
So we're going to show y'all pictures of the go-karts. We're going to show you pictures of everything pretty much was out here. Back in the day, Hamel's used to be a dairy farm, and we've got pictures of Hamel's dairy to go with it. So it's pretty cool. Oh, and don't forget there was a zoo here too.
Yeah.
People don't realize that one of my first main memories was it had a hippo. There was a hippo here.
No hippo.
Yeah, so when we got pictures of the hippo.
I remember the monkey bar and it was over there.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, we're going to take y'all.
The train and all that.
Yeah, the train, yeah. We're going to take y'all on a little tour and hope y'all enjoy it. So come on. All right, we're here at Hamel's and we're going to start off with one of the favorite rides out here, the log ride. How many of y'all remember riding the log ride? I know me and Mark did. We loved it. But anyway, if you can see behind me, you'll see where the log ride is. We're going to walk up. You can even see in the grass where the water tubing used to be. So come on, we'll walk over here and take a look at it. I don't know if you can see it. You can see the outline where the grass is a little bit different color, but this is where you would go up and ride and come down and splash. I mean, it really cool ride back in the day. We're going to be taking y'all around the park, but we're also going to be showing y'all some cool blends and cool pictures of the log ride. So stay with us and we'll show you more.
Okay, now we're at the spot where the roller coaster used to be. This is one of my favorites. Anyway, this is the spot, as you can see, where the roller coaster sat. And I know y'all have a lot of memories. People have a lot of memories of getting on the roller coaster, riding it. And we actually have found pictures of the roller coaster being built as well as people riding on it. So I think y'all will really enjoy the roller coaster pictures. So anyway, stay with us and we'll show you more. Okay, now we're in front of where the go-karts used to be. I know a lot of y'all remember walking around Hamel's at the rides and all, and you couldn't see the go-karts, but you can hear them. And that little trail right there is where you took to go over the hill and get to the go-kart track. So if you had enough money that you saved up, you can go ride the go-kart a couple times. I know a lot of y'all probably remember that. We have a few memories of that. So anyway, we've got some pictures of the go-kart track that I think y'all are going to enjoy. So now on to the next one. Okay, now we're in front of what used to be the bumper car building. I know y'all remember riding the bumper cars. Well, that used to be the building there. And right here was the paratrooper ride. I tried to call it the tilt-a-whirl. Mike said it was paratrooper ride. Anyway, it's set right there. And then to the left of that was the old trolley, little trolley that had the refreshments, if you'll remember. We got pictures of that. And to the left of that is a building they just tore down, was the old skeet ball building, right, Mike? That's what they call it, the skeet ball. That's where that's set, and they just recently tore that down. So anyway, we're going to walk over here to the left. Okay, who all can guess what used to be here where the fountain is in this big circle? I'm sure a lot of y'all remember. This is where the yo-yo used to sit. We've got pictures of that also. We've had a lot of great people tell us a lot of great stories about their riding the yo-yo, but this is where it used to sit, and now it's just an awesome fountain. It's really beautiful out here. But anyway, this is where the yo-yo used to sit. Now we're in front of the worship center here, and it used to be the kiddie barn. I know a lot of y'all remember attending birthday parties here for either yourselves or for your kids. We've had a lot of people tell us that they have great memories here, so we have some pictures of in there from back in the day. We're going to show y'all, and we're also going to walk over here and show y'all where the railroad tracks used to be. And I know a lot of y'all used to ride the railroad, the train, and y'all remember the tracks coming through here. It used to come up under this walkway, covered pathway, I guess. Anyway, it used to run out there and then run across all the property in the back there. This is where you would end up. You would go through the monkey barn up there, but anyway, this has just been an awesome time. You can see exactly where the train used to go. We have a lot of good pictures back in the day. So anyway, on to the next one. So how cool is this? They still have some leftover bumper cars from the bumper car ride. Anyway, we hope y'all enjoyed the video, because me and Mike enjoyed it so much coming out here and filming, and we want to thank River Park Church for allowing us to come out here and film and take pictures on this beautiful property. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, share it with your friends, and remember, at Twin Blends Photography,
The past and present
are about to collide.